Geno, how fun is a day like this for you?
Extremely fun, man. I have over 300 kids here at my camp. This is the second year doing this here in Jersey, and each time I come out, when I came out for the first time and I saw the kids, I had a huge smile on my face. I just couldn't stop smiling. I was so excited. I feel almost more excited than the kids at this point because just to be able to get out here and interact with them is something that's very special.
How cool is it for you two, knowing you're Geno Smith, you're the quarterback of the Jets, and how cool it is for them to be able to participate in this with you?
Oh, man, it's so great. The kids are so wonderful, and everyone who participates, Procamp has done a great job with, bringing everyone out and making it a very homey feel. And that's the thing about this camp is it's about the kids, it's about having fun, and, to be the quarterback in New York and to be able to come back and do things like this is so special for me. I think it's an amazing blessing, and, I just try to soak it all in. But like I said, I'm very excited, man, just to be out here. The kids are wonderful. They're just joking around. We're all having fun, so that's a good thing.
Have you, I don't know, there was some talk that you might go with your receivers and you work out with them a little bit. Have you done that, or will you do that?
Yes, we will be all getting together, and, it's about a month from us, reporting for camp. So, it's very important for us to continue to build on what we ended with, back in mini camp, and kind of build on that and get better. And we're going to put some things together so that we can do that.
In Chicago, would that be? Or
yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How important is that? With some of the new guys, the old guys, everybody.
Yeah, it's very important. Chemistry, just talking over the playbook and the things that we saw at the end of camp, things that we feel that we need to improve on, things that we think that we're continuing to improve and build on are very important. So that's something that we're going to stick to.
Geno, when will you be going out there for that?
I won't tell you the dates, but we will be out there, in the next few weeks.
Why do you think it's so important for kids to get involved and play youth football?
I think it's very important. I for one was very involved with youth football. I was always outside playing with my friends, amongst my peers. I think it develops very, very good, people skills. You're able to interact and communicate with others, and also just to be out and have fun. It's good for a kid to have fun. You're a kid, you don't have any worries, you don't have any stress, and as we all know, when you're out there just playing around, that's some of your best days.
A lot has been made this season about you getting off to a fast start. Do you feel any extra added pressure for you?
No, I don't. I don't feel any pressure. The key thing is that, going into camp, I'm going in with the right mindset. I feel like we've got a lot of room for improvement, but I love the way that we're working and competing. So to have guys around me that are, so good, it takes all the pressure off of me.
So what's it like to have a guy like Brandon Marshall come in now?
It's a quarterback's best friend. He's a quarterback's best friend. He's a guy who's, for one, he's a veteran guy. He understands the game on and off the field, and he's a beast of a player. You can't say enough good things about him.
Is that why you'll be in Chicago? You're going to his home turf?
Yeah, he's just had two twins, and we wanted to keep him close to them. I know how important they are to him, so it's best for everyone. Not just we came up to this agreement all together, and it's best for all of us to go out there and get some work in Chicago.
It's never bad for a quarterback to make a receiver happy, is it?
Yeah, well, not just one guy, got to make them all happy, and, vice versa. But, we came to that agreement, and we decided to do it in Chicago, and, it's going to be good. It's going to be good to get work.
Are there going to be other guys out there with you, too?
Yes. There'll be, for the most part, all of our skill guys.
Geno, what do you...
Receivers, tight ends, and running backs, yes.
Pretty much everybody?
Yeah, aside from a few guys, Yeah.
Geno, what are you focusing on going into training camp to be successful?
Well, the key thing is that just go into it with the right mindset. Every single play counts. Make the right play. Not too hard, not too much pressure. Go out there, read the defense, get the ball into the hands of the playmakers.
There has been so much talk about whether or not this is a quarterback competition. Do you have to take it as this is a competition every day you step out there once camp starts?
Oh, of course. That's always going to be my mindset. I'm, in competition with myself to try and be perfect. In competition with Ryan, in competition with Bryce, all the guys out there, the defense, in competition with the guys on the offense. We all want to try and perfect our game, and we're all going to set the standard high and try and hold each other accountable.
Geno, what are some of your favorite memories playing youth football?
Oh, man, so many, so many great ones. But I think the best ones are just, the games where you don't really know what's going on. You're just kind of playing, and you're out there to have fun. There's not, as many cameras on you. There's not as many people watching you, and just going out there and just playing ball. And as a kid, I think those moments are priceless. The moments that you have with your friends, and to be able to come out to camps like this and do things such as this is very, very good for the kids.
Geno, what do you hope for these kids to take away from camp?
Well, today I just want them to have fun. Just have fun. Have a bunch of energy, be energetic, and leave here with a smile. With a happy memory, with the moment that you can take with you forever.
How important is youth football to child development?
I believe youth football is very important for child development. I think it's I can only speak for myself, but I think it helped mold me and learning how to work with others, learning how to be a part of a team, not being selfish. I think today with all the technology, it's kids nowadays, they spend more time in the house, but I think it's better for them to get out and interact with their peers and kind of explore. Go out there and have fun, find out what you like and you don't like, and just have passion and really just have energy and go out there and do your thing.
Given all the attention you get from being the quarterback of the Jets in New York and all that, do you pay much attention to it yourself, to what's written and said about you?
Honestly, I don't. I couldn't tell you what's being said about me right now. I just focus on, living a happy life and, going about it that way. And, football is very important to me. So, when I come out here and, I see these kids and see the smiles on their faces, it makes it even better. It makes me want it even more because I know that this means a lot to a lot of other people, not just myself.
Is it hard to block that kind of stuff out?
Not at all, man. I mean, if anyone, if you spend a day with me, you'll see how I do it. But I don't like to give away my tips. But I'm not a guy who's really focused on what people have to say about me. I think I'm very comfortable with myself. I know who I am. I know where I'm going, and I just work on it day by day.
Will you be the only quarterback out there in Chicago, or will the other guys?
Yeah, I'll probably be the only one out there. It's welcome to anyone who wants to come, though. It's not like I'm barring them from coming. If they want to, they can be there too.
But you think you'll be the guy?
Yeah.
How are you different today as a professional, even compared to maybe a year ago or year one? In what ways have you grown, just even off the field, to become, from a maturity standpoint, and become a professional?
I think just experience. Experience is the best professor, and I've had 2 years of experience on and off the field, so I've been able to kind of figure out what I'm good at, things that I need to improve on, and I'm always dissecting myself, in interviews, if it's on the field, always, but in interviews and just in my daily walk, because I do want to, I do understand that means a lot, and I realize that I've got a ton of kids who are watching me, and I have to set the example for them. So I'm very focused on and cognizant on the things that I'm doing off the field as well.
How's the coaching staff?
Marshall played a role and helped you, being able to handle and just growing at, being an NFL quarterback in New York and dealing with all that brings.
I think just growing up, man, just being myself and growing up and realizing that you're gonna have your ups and downs, and that's a part of life, and you got to understand that. With that being said, you got to work extremely hard. So that's what I try and do every day. Just work hard, and I don't think about the result. I just think about what I can do to make myself better.
What was it like having Brandon as a roommate?
It was fun, man. He's a very fun, unique guy. He likes to read a lot of books. He's quiet. He's down to earth, really to himself. But he's also a guy who voices his opinion. So we've had our moments where we've talked about everything from on the field to off the field to where we want to go to where we're at right now in the process. So we've just got to keep working at it.
Do you think the benefits of playing youth football kind of outweigh the risk of injury, and why?
It's tough to say. There's always a risk of injury, and you hate to see anyone get hurt, let alone a young child. So I know my mother was very, very protective of me because of that, and I can understand her for it. But I know for most dads, they're like, send them out there and let's see what happens. But I think with youth football, I think it's very good for the kids to get out and like I said, interact. And a lot of these kids love this game, but at the same time, we've got to be mindful of teaching them how to do it the right way and making sure that they stay away from getting injured.
What are you looking to improve on the most this season?
Just consistency overall. Bringing it every single day to practice, bringing it to every game, and going out there and performing, in a way that our team will have a chance to win every single game. And that for me, I think that's being more consistent on an every down basis and just taking care of the football.
What are you going to do besides going to Chicago between now and the start of training camp?
Just working out. Vacation time's over. We had a bunch of time for that. I was able to kind of get off my feet and relax a bit. But now I'm back into workouts. Getting my body prepared, getting my mind prepared for the season.
Has the coaching staff told you specifically this is basically your job come opening day?
I don't think they tell anyone that. I think you just have to have that in your DNA, and you have to know that whether you're a starter or backup or a guy trying to make the team, you've got to go and take it. You've got to work hard every day, and you got to stand out. So, with that being said, those are some of the things that I plan on doing.
So Geno, in your eyes, do you think there is a quarterback competition going into training camp?
I mean, I don't want to use those exact words. In my eyes, there's always competition. There's competition at every single spot, every position. No one is going to be relaxed. Like I said, we're all going to hold each other accountable, and that's the biggest thing is that we do that.
Thanks, Geno.
Thank you.